Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official post-fight review for Vasyl Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Lomachenko defeats Guillermo Rigondeaux. Better yet, he makes him quit in the sixth round on ESPN, and that's what it is, man. So, just my little take on the fight. Rigondeaux, for lack of a better word, Guillermo Rigondeaux didn't look like he had any idea of how to attack Lomachenko. I think the movement, the speed, the lateral movement, what I also talked about in my prediction and analysis video before this fight, the the creativity he has in the pocket, the versatility he has in the pocket, the dexterity in his punches to land from weird angles, which he needed to do because Rigondeaux was ducking under the waist. Lomachenko showed that he was a great fighter tonight, and I think on tonight, with the ability to land good scoring blows, he showed patience early on because Rigondeaux was doing a lot of holding. He was clinching. He had, to the point where he got a point deducted, and Rigondeaux. No disrespect, he's a great fighter, but Lomachenko, with the way he fought tonight, pretty much made him look like a prospect, a green prospect, or a scrub, a C-level fighter. And that's not to hate on Rigondeaux. That's to praise Lomachenko. The guy tonight, his jab was on point. His just punch placement was on point. His ability to just hold his own in the pocket, get his hands free in a lot of the clinches, and work on the inside. And overall, man, just discourage Rigo with his accuracy. I think the one thing I'll take from this fight was, from how it actually played out, was that Lomachenko discouraged Rigondeaux with his accuracy. And that's what it is, man. Like, Rigondeaux is not usually going to hit that often, so to have a guy who can cut the distance like Lomachenko did, hit him as often as he did, it was a new situation for Rigondeaux, and it was a situation where he got uncomfortable with him also fighting in a new weight class. So Rigondeaux, we already knew he was up against it. He didn't have. We knew that he was going to have to fight a very, very damn near perfect fight to win the fight. But still, for those of you guys out there, for the people on the YouTube, my comments that have been hating on Lomachenko, saying that he's garbage, he lost to an Uber driver, he's not a pound for pound fighter, he only has this many fights, Rigondeaux is gonna beat his ass. What do you got to say now? What do you got to say now? Because this is a guy in Lomachenko who didn't just beat a guy that was looked at to be on equal standing with him in Rigondeaux. A guy with 2 gold medals, a guy with devastating power. I know not at 130, but still a guy who was looked at to be on equal standing in terms of the experience he has. Got schooled, didn't win a round, and I believe not that Comedy Box numbers are accurate, but I believe they showed a stat that, according to the Comedy Box numbers, Rigondeaux didn't land more than 3 punches in any round. And I think it's safe to say that, from what I saw, he probably didn't land more than 3 punches. And if he did, maybe 4, but no more than 3 or 4 punches in a round did he land. So it was a dominant performance. It wasn't a dominant performance. It was a performance that, regardless of what happens for Lomachenko's career, I think it should really put that, it puts a stamp on his career of him being one of the all-time great fighters in boxing. To make undefeated fighter after undefeated fighter after undefeated fighter quit the way he made him quit, it's just impressive, man. It's nothing short of remarkable. What Lomachenko's doing. That might be the most dominant performance I've seen in a big fight in terms of making a guy quit to the point where you're not getting hit, but you're the guy you're fighting is getting hit. It was really the sweet science of boxing at its finest tonight. It was hit and not get hit, and be in position to hit your opponent again and again and again, and that's what Lomachenko did tonight. And I can't think of just of all the great fighters we've had over the last couple of years. Gennady Golovkin hasn't looked that great against his best fight against Canelo. He didn't look that great. Mayweather didn't look that great in his best fight against Pacquiao, or his biggest fight, I should say, against Pacquiao. Roman Gonzalez didn't look that great didn't look that level of great in his biggest fights with Cuadras or just Sosa or any other guys early in his career. He didn't look that level great to where he wasn't getting hit, period. So I think there's something to be said for a guy who fights a two-time gold medalist, undefeated professional fighter, a former world champion, a guy that has one of the most devastating left hand power punch. He's one of the most devastating power punches in all boxing. Lomachenko, man, he is the real deal. He is the real deal. And at this moment in time, it shouldn't even be a damn question on who is pound for pound number one. The guy proved his merit tonight in a fight that was big, in a fight where he was fighting another two-time gold medalist. So give the guy his credit. I don't want to hear anything, man. He showed it all tonight. He showed the inside fighting, the outside fighting, the footwork, the toughness to work on the inside, just overall the patience to not get frustrated early on when he wasn't landing as many shots as he did in the later rounds against Rigondeaux. He showed a great skill set tonight, and he's showing a complete skill set at every fight. And I'm just impressed, man. I'm overall impressed, man. And there's nothing to compare him to those guys, but I can't think of fights where Mayweather or Pacquiao fought guys who were believed to be on equal standing and dominated them like that. I can't. It was really a star-making performance of the highest order, and then he is no doubt pound for pound number one in boxing. Not even a question right now. As for Rigondeaux, not a good look for him. He did a lot of talking before the fight. I didn't get a chance to watch post-fight interview, so I don't know what he said, but his team did a lot of talking before the fight. On Twitter, there was a lot of talking done before the fight. And ultimately, like I said, man, he had a check. He wrote the check with his mouth, and it was up to him to cash it with his performance in the ring. And he wasn't able to do that tonight, and he got dominated, didn't win a single round. He got shut out and was made to look like a superiorly inferior fighter, if that makes sense. And as for what's next for Rigondeaux, man, I don't know, man. Maybe it's time to retire. He's 37 years old. You're not going to get a bigger fight than what you just had with Lomachenko over there. It's time to hang it up. He had a great career. One of the best amateurs of all time. Great, pretty good, solid pro career. Hang it up, man. You had a great one against Nonito Donaire, but great performance. I'm just in awe. I'm truly in awe. I mean, he made Nicholas Walters, who was believed to be a pound for pound, lower level pound for pound fighter, say no mas. He made him quit, and now to make a two-time gold medalist, undefeated fighter, pound for pound top 10 fighter, in the opinion of many, quit the way he did. What can you say about Lomachenko, man? What can you say? What negative can you say? I want to know, man. So that's what it is there. As for what's next for Lomachenko, man, he needs to look at Salido. They need to get that fight done because he lost a close fight to him, and now with him probably more than likely going to be rated number one on most people's pound for pound list. The fight makes too much sense. Bob Arum pay Salido whatever he wants, and put the fight on ESPN, man. It'd be a great fight. So that's what it is, man. Lomachenko, he stops Guillermo Rigondeaux 3 rounds earlier than I predicted. I said he would stop Rigondeaux in the 9th round. He got him to quit in the 6th. So just ultimately a great performance, man. Lomachenko, pound for pound number one in boxing. And honestly, look, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if you guys remember, Bob Arum made a crazy claim that Lomachenko is the greatest fighter in boxing, the most skilled fighter boxing has had since Muhammad Ali. And that's slowly but surely beginning to look more and more true by the fights as he's making these guys quit left and right. So he's going to be moving up to 135 very soon. They'll be looking at fights for Mikey Garcia. That's going to be another big fight for him. And whatever happens next in his career, I'm interested to see what happens next. I've always been intrigued to see what happens with Lomachenko, but after the way he just made Rigondeaux quit, I'm really intrigued to see where his career goes from now. And it's just if a guy like Rigondeaux can't even offer any resistance to him, or Nicholas Walters, or any of these top level guys, who out there, who does he have to fight to give him a true challenge, other than Salido, who fought him when he was pretty green. So maybe Salido again, but if not Salido, besides him, does he got to go to fight Mikey Garcia? Does he got to fight a Terrence Crawford? Does he got to fight, who's he got to fight? Jorge Linares, who does the guy got to fight? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, man. It was a great performance. And if for those of you guys who hate Lomachenko, have anything bad to say about him, just let me know what is there to criticize after tonight. Are you gonna make excuses? Are you gonna be saying that he didn't fight him at this weight and that weight and all that stuff? Let me know in the comments, man. Take the time to subscribe and my name is Brendan Taylor. As I say in every video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, Take care, guys.